Thank you, Representative. It is so great to be with you, everyone. I'm State Representative Brad Fritts. I represent the 74th District, which includes parts of Lee, DeKalb, Ogle, Whiteside, and LaSalle counties. One of our state centers for individuals with developmental disabilities, Mabley Developmental Center, is located in my district in Dixon. Unfortunately, Mabley's been rife with issues of utter mismanagement for years. Numerous cases of abuse and neglect have been reported at this facility that is supposed to care and protect for Illinois' most vulnerable with developmental disabilities. Makes me sick to say it, but here are just a handful of recent examples. On September 27, 2020, a Mabley mental health technician was charged with aggravated battery, official misconduct, and abuse of a long-term health care facility resident for throwing a resident onto a toilet. On June 22, 2022, a mental health technician punched a resident, and was charged with aggravated battery, official misconduct. Around the same time, another mental health technician broke the nose of another resident with a profound intellectual disability and was charged with 2 counts of aggravated battery and 1 count of official misconduct. In October 2023, the department found Mabley staff did not respond correctly to a bacterial outbreak. The department also found that a nonverbal patient was abused with bruises to their groin and pelvic area as if, and I quote, they had been kicked in the groin repeatedly. Frankly, I'm sick to my stomach to hear about these incidents. And these are just a few of the horrific examples of abuse and neglect that patients have experienced at Mabley. Imagine how many more individuals will not have their stories told because they went unreported. Many residents at these facilities are nonverbal or have a difficult time communicating what is happening to them. Without proper oversight from our state agencies, those individuals never receive the justice for the abuse they endured, or unfortunately, there are those who may continue to be abused as we speak today. As my colleague Representative Meyer discussed, this is a widespread issue. Mabley is just one of 7 facilities in our state. Unfortunately, our governor is more worried about running for president than running his own state agencies. While he's off in Mexico, the federal government had to step in and address this issue for him. President Trump is doing our governor's job for him. This has been an issue for a long time, yet whistleblowers continue to be silenced and the cycle of abuse continues. My office has worked with multiple constituents who had concerns about Mabley. We did our due diligence and brought these issues to Governor Pritzker's department. Instead of doing anything about these complaints, they were further ignored and brushed under the rug. In fact, our caucus has been trying to step up and fix these issues for years. Despite all the bills that we have filed to increase oversight and hold abusers accountable, it seems that Illinois Democrats have no interest in addressing these issues because none of these bills are moving through the legislative process. It is long past time for Governor Pritzker to get off his jet, roll up his sleeves, and get to work here in Illinois instead of campaigning in swing states, funding Supreme Court races in Wisconsin, or chasing after CNN and MSNBC for a crumb of national political attention. His agencies, which he is supposed to take full responsibility for, are failing the people of Illinois. They are allowing the most vulnerable to be abused and neglected over and over again. I want to thank President Trump and the United States Department of Justice for finally taking action. They should have never had to step in, but I appreciate them showing what true leadership looks like and stepping up to the plate to take care of our most vulnerable. Illinoisans deserve a true leader who will stand up for the most vulnerable. not a governor who leaves his mismanaged agencies to fend for themselves while he chases his own selfish ambitions. Thank you for your time.